and I know sometimes for first-time investigators, it can be very frustrating for them, but I mean,
well,
I
would say Edinburgh is probably not a first time. It's not a first time a place you go for a first time investigation. Maybe maybe to go there for your first time is a different thing, but your first investigation, that's probably not the place to go. It's a little bit darker than some of your other haunts.
Yes.
It's like you don't start off at going to the Villisca Axe Murder House.
No.
I mean, that's kind of
one
going.
I refuse to go to.
Well, that's another place that our family has an intimate knowledge of because of history, and I'll tell you about that some other time. But historically speaking, our family is related to the murders. So,
wow.
So it's.
I went there, and I was going to do an overnight there, and I kid you not, my wife sometimes will help me out a little bit, and I literally put my hand on the doorknob and just got like a real sick feeling in my gut that tonight's not going to be a really good night for it, and we completely backed off.
Mm.
And I'm like, I would love to go. I've been by the place, and I mean it's actually kind of a cute little house, really.
Mm-hmm.
We met, I think it's Johnny Hauser who was there.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, if you guys want to do the tour, I said, well, I don't know. I said, guy asked the wife, she would like to do it. I said, I don't want to expose her to really anything that could be harmful to her. That's, right. I'm very choosy of what investigations that she will actually go on with me. So
yeah, and the daytime tour, I'm going to tell you, you're going to get activity on the daytime tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's active day or night. We've mm-hmm. never done an overnight. We don't feel the need to spend the money to do an overnight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such a small house that you can only have so many people. And
yep.
I like Martha a lot, and I'd love to contribute to her retirement fund. I just don't see the need to, but I'll go on a day tour. Every time we go up, we do a day tour regardless, even though we've done it. How many times have we been to the Villisca Axe Murder House, Ron? 5 or 6 times. We've been a lot. We'll go. It's not the problem. It's just we have activity every time, and I'd much rather pay $10 to go do the tour than $477 to stay overnight.
Yeah. And that's why I tell people, if they want to go to, Edinburgh for the first time, I said, take the tour, find out what it's about, because the tour lasts about an hour long, and we let them run around for anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour, just having their own little ghost experience or ghost adventure or whatever you want to call it. And that's why I just tell them, just experience it before you actually want to commit to spending the night at this place. Because there is, there actually is some dark stuff that actually has happened there. I mean, there was, unfortunately, some rapes, and there's other abuses that actually happened in there.
Right.
And so these spirits are actually, they're aware of it. And I mean, you're also dealing with mentally challenged patients. That they have their good days and bad days also. Even in the spirit world.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, and how much are day tours there?
Day tours are $10 a person.
Do they have to be scheduled in advance, or are they just certain days that you guys have them?
She actually schedules all the day tours. If you go onto their website, which is a Wix website, Edinburgh Manor, you'll click on like the visit information, and they actually have a email contact that you can actually, if you even want to schedule like a small private tour, they've even done that, you know. So I mean, you're not, you know, scheduled with a whole bunch of people that, you know, you really don't know. If you just want to have a small private intimate you know, group in there to experience stuff, I mean, they'll work with you.
Okay, well,
I mean,
like I said, I've never
taken
been up
people
there,
on one.
and so I just figured I'd ask, because that's
Yep.
one of the places we want to go. It's just I think it's about a 7.5 hour drive from Kansas City,
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand.
It's
We're
a very neat place.
and we're south of Kansas City by 30 minutes as well. So
But we have one group that's coming up, I think, in probably about 3 weeks. D&M Paranormal is coming up to investigate. They always come up once a year to investigate. So
where are they
I believe
at?
they're out of the St. Louis area.
Well, they're on that side of the state. That's closer to them.
Yeah.
So coming up highway, but I know which way they could come. So yeah, my husband's actually from St. Louis area, but like I said, we live in Kansas City now. So, but I just know someday it's going to be a place we come. And have you ever been to the Farrar Schoolhouse?
Actually, my first time is going to be in August 17th. Jones Paranormal is throwing an event there, and I've always wanted to go, but I've just had different things always interrupt me, and you know, getting a chance to go. And so I said, I'm just going to make time. I said, they're having an event for, I think it's like $30 or $40 a person, and I believe HC Paranormal is also going to be there. But they said it's going to be a real fun event. It's also
what else are they going to say?
There.
Oh, what are they going to say? This is going to be a really awful event. Come.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like yummy Chinese. What else are they going to call it?
Yeah.
But
so I'm actually looking forward to going to it. You know, Nick and Stuart are good friends of mine, and they've been there, and they said it's fairly active.
Well, I hope you guys have fun. But speaking of August 17th, I am the co-host of a paranormal event in DeKalb, Illinois that weekend called Spook Show Con, and it's going to be at the Red Roof Inn there in DeKalb. And tickets are on sale now for $20 a person to go to the event. And then there's an investigation that night for $65 at the Egyptian Theater. And me and Ron are going to be investigating with all of you. So I'm going to tell you guys, anybody who's planning on going to this event, even if you don't know for sure yet that you're going to go, you need to book your hotel, because the last time there was an event at this time of year there, the other events in town ended up getting all the rooms and people couldn't stay at the hotel. So if you're going to book a room at the Red Roof Inn for the event, you need to use the code SpookShowCon and call the Red Roof Inn there in DeKalb and get your reservation. And they don't charge you till you show up, but make sure if you're not going to go that you cancel before 24 hours before the event. But we'd really like you to come to the event and check it out. We've got lots of good people coming so far. We've got Frank Bennett. I'm talking to Vanessa Hogel next Monday on the show. She's going to be one of the people at the event. Kelly Moonspinner.
Awesome.
I forgot her last name all of a sudden. I'm having a migraine, so I'm having trouble thinking. Ghost Crier is going to be there. We've got Frank Bennett, who's been on the show before. He's going to come and talk about UFOs and crypto monsters, as well as ghosts and how it all interrelates. And we're going to have Rick Wade. I finally get to meet Rick Wade, who has serenaded me on the radio before. And Ursula Bielski is going to be there. It is going to be a great event. I'm still working on who our big person's going to be coming. Still working on that, but it's going to be fun. So if your event falls through, here's another event in DeKalb, Illinois on August 17th. The thing is, I'm hearing of all these events on August 17th that all sound so much fun, but only one of them's going to have me and Ron, and this is the one that's going to have me and Ron. So,
and I've worked with Aaron Thompson before, and he's a riot. I mean, he's really fun to work with. He honestly is.
Oh yeah, I had Ghostfire on not that long ago on the show before I knew that I was going to be co-hosting this with Tom McNicholas, and so I'm really excited about this because I've never co-hosted a paranormal event. I've done all kinds of paranormal events where I was, the lead investigator and things like that with my husband, and for the Sally House and for Atchison, Kansas, and things like that. I haven't done anything outside of Atchison or Alton where I was the lead. So this is going to be fun, and I'm gonna make it fun for everybody who gets to attend. And we're still looking for vendors too. So if you know anybody who wants to be a vendor, to send them my way. But check out the Facebook page for it. It's Spook Show Con on Facebook, and we've got the page, and we got the event out there. And if you can't find it, you can find me. Find me. I'll tell you where to go. I'm really good at telling people where to go, and usually I get a thank you note for telling you where to go. And this event that you're talking about is at the Farrar Schoolhouse on August 17th, and it's with Jones Paranormal, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so make sure that they got their plug, and because we're getting ready to go on break here in about 30 seconds. And so everybody, if you've got any questions for the guest, please ask them.
Please. I'm more happy to answer.
I do see Carl's questions, and I will get to those after the break. And Cats, I haven't seen Cats yet, other than, are these events on the same day? Yes, all these events are on the same day. Even Chuck Banks has an event on the same day of August 17th. And
I think that one's Malvern Manor, I think.
At Malvern Manor, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's going to be a book signing, and because he invited us to come to that, and I'm like, crap, can't go. But you know what, everybody?
Chuck, I work with him.
Yep. We're listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting out of Birmingham, Alabama. This is going to be a 2-minute break. So hurry up and take that break and come on back, and we'll be waiting for you.
You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, Birmingham, Alabama.